Hello everyone, this is your Shield. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today I am back with a new guide of Whiteout Survival. In today's video, we will check a very important topic. This question was asked many times in my community. People are asking this question and they have doubt on this topic. So today I am going to discuss on this thing. Today I will discuss on the hero skill. Which skill we should give priority? We already know every hero has two type of skill, expedition and exploration, but the question is which skill they should unlock first, because on expedition and exploration both sides there are three different skill. So people get confused because they have limited amount of resource. You need the manual to unlock this skill. If you do not know what is this manual, I will show you. If you can go to this VIP shop and you can check this thing. This thing is called the manual. For expedition you need the expedition manual, and for exploration you need the exploration manual, and everyone has the limited source for this. So they ask the question, what is the main thing we should unlock first? So in today's video I will try to clear your doubt. I will try to say something from my own experience, okay? And before going much deep in the video, I just want to say, for every hero you can unlock the first expedition skill, because most of the hero you can use as rally joiner or garrison joiner, where the first expedition skill is very important. It is not for every hero, but it can work with many hero. So it is some safe play. If you really want to do some safe play, you can unlock the first expedition skill. That is something I'm just talking in the starting of the video. And there is one more thing I want to say. You should never think about this expedition or exploration manual. You should never think that how I will collect this. If you keep playing the game, this thing will automatically come. You should never think about it, okay? It will come automatically. So I will not tell you much sources of this. If you play the Intel Lighthouse or anything, you will get a lot of things from here. You will get a lot of manuals. So it is not any big problem. If you keep playing the game, you will automatically get the manuals. But the question is what skill we should unlock first. So let's jump in our video. We are starting our video with generation 1, and I will mainly talk about free to play, because if you are pay to win you can unlock all of the skill without any problem, but the main problem is for free to play players. So I will try to focus more on the free to play players. So in generation 1 we are getting first two hero, Natalia and Geronimo. I'm not telling much details on them because they are mainly pay to win hero, and if you are free to play you cannot get them. You can get Geronimo for free. I already told this thing many times in my old videos, but you cannot unlock you cannot upgrade the star, or you cannot unlock much skill. So I'm not telling on Geronimo and Natalia. So let's get back to the Molly. Here is our Molly. Like other hero, Molly also has expedition and exploration skill. So first talk about the expedition. You can unlock this skill, the calling of the snow. This skill is not very important in the starting, okay? Stun chance 20%. But in the starting, the second skill, it is very important, ice dominion. So you can go with either the calling of the snow or ice dominion. The calling of the snow is important in late game. When you have already played the game for 5 or 6 months, you can use this thing, calling of the snow, when you are joining the rally. I explained this thing in my old video, that when you are fighting any hero who has lot of skill, who can trigger their skill lot of times, in that case the stun chance is very important. But when you are new player, the stun chance may not be that much useful. So I am giving you two options. Either you can start with the calling of the snow, or you can go with the ice dominion. Ice dominion is actually very powerful skill. It is actually some skill which can take the kill. Remember, every skill cannot take the kill. There are only few skill they can take the kill, and ice dominion is very dangerous skill. The youthful rage, that is also good, but I will say if you want to make some damage, you can go with the ice dominion. You can make this thing at least level 3 or level 4 when others are still at level 1. And next you can unlock the calling of the snow, the stun chance. The stun chance is useful in the rally only in special case. It is not like the best rally joiner skill, the stun chance. It is not the best, but sometimes the stun chance is useful in the rally. And for the exploration, we can unlock this skill first, the super snowball. It is one of the most powerful skill in the game. Area damage effect up, you can see in max level 252%. I told this thing many times. If any hero has area of effect damage, that is one of the best hero and powerful hero. Molly is such a hero, and Molly has this skill, the area of effect. So you can definitely unlock this skill. Others are also good like damage up or attack speed up, but you should focus on this thing first. Okay. So for Molly on the expedition, you can unlock this thing first, and also it depends on you. You can also unlock this one, and for the exploration, you can unlock this one. Okay, that is for the Molly. Now we will talk about Zinman. So here goes our Zinman. For Zinman, this skill is very important. The Bastionist. It can give you some construction boost. You can get construction cost down 15% in max level, construction speed of 15% in max level. So always go with the second skill first on the expedition, and later you can unlock this one because this can also be a good garrison joiner skill. If you check here, defense up 10%, health up 10%. That is some defensive skill. It can give you some extra defense and extra health. So when you are joining any garrison, I am talking about garrison, not rally. When you are joining the garrison, this first skill can be useful. But if you are new player, if you are free to play, the first skill may not be very useful in the starting. But the building skill, that can be very useful in the starting if you are a new player. So always unlock the second skill first. I told the name Bastionist. You can see this green hammer icon, that is some development skill, and if you check this red sword icon, that means some combat skill. If we are talking about exploration, not any one of them are very useful because we free to play players never use Zinman that much for the exploration or arena battle. If you really want to use him for the arena, you can use the first skill. You can unlock the first skill. You can upgrade this thing to max level first. Every skill important in the game, guys. I'm talking every skill important in the game. But you guys are asking me about priority. Which skill we should give priority? So for the expedition side, we are giving priority on the second skill, and for the exploration side, we are giving priority on the first skill. We talked about Zinman. This was the hero of the generation 1. We talked about Molly and Zinman. Now we can also talk about the purple hero. They also come in starting of the game. So let's talk about the purple hero. Most of the purple hero in the game or the epic hero, they are actually rally joiner or garrison joiner. So we are starting with Jesse. Everyone know this is the classic rally joiner hero, and I have nothing much to say here. You can unlock this skill first. That is the one of the best rally joiner skill in the game. Damage up 25%. Definitely you can unlock this skill first. For the arena battle, you can unlock the first skill first, because I just told you area of damage, area of effect or area of effect damage. These are very powerful skill for the arena, and Jesse has this type skill. So for expedition, you can unlock this skill first, and for exploration, you can unlock this skill first for the Jesse. Now let's talk about Sergey. Here is our Sergey, and again I want to say Sergey is another garrison type hero, garrison joiner hero. So you can unlock this skill first. It has the defender's edge. That means damage taken down 20%. That is some defensive skill. Damage taken down 20%. That means your team will take 20% less damage from the opponent. That is a defensive skill, and definitely you can unlock this skill first. And for the exploration, you can unlock this skill first. Shielded strike. Now I told you guys area of effect damage, that is already here. Now there is one more thing. You should always try to pick some CC hero, crowd control hero, for the arena battle, and this skill has the crowd control. You can see here, I will read this thing. Sergey gives an enemy a solid whack with his heavy shield, knocking the target back while dealing attack. Okay, that means he has the knockback effect. That is some crowd control skill. Now this knockback is very useful in the arena battle. It can cancel the opponent's skill. So if you are using Sergey and opponent Molly is trying to throw the snowball, your Sergey can cancel the opponent Molly's snowball. Okay, that is actually some game changer skill. That's why this skill can be very important. You can upgrade this skill first. So for the Sergey expedition, we are unlocking this skill first. For the exploration, we are unlocking this skill first. Our next epic hero, that is Gina. So for the Gina, I will definitely say unlock this skill first. Endurance training, stamina cost down 20%. That is really important when you are playing the mercenary prestige or defeat nearby beast, because in those events you need lot of stamina, and Gina can help you to reduce the stamina cost. So this skill can be very useful. You can unlock this skill first. The next one, that is not very useful. I mean, okay, everything is useful. I'm not telling like that. Everything is useful, but the second one is less useful. So you can definitely unlock this one first. And for the arena battle, you can definitely unlock this skill first. for the exploration because it has the area of effect damage. Again, I am telling you guys, area of effect damage. These skills are very useful for the arena, never miss them. Okay, so for the expedition battle, we are unlocking this thing first, and for the exploration, we are unlocking this thing first. Next, we are talking about Bahiti. So for the Bahiti, again I want to say Bahiti is type of rally or garrison joiner, you can use them. For Bahiti, you can unlock this skill first, the Sixth Sense. That is some defensive skill. You can use this thing when you are joining the garrison. You can see here, damage taken down 20%. That is similar defensive skill like Sarge. So you can definitely unlock this thing first, and you can upgrade this thing to max level if you want. And if we are talking about the exploration, I can say you can unlock the second skill first. The second skill has the attack speed. Yeah, the second skill has the attack speed. The attack speed is very good. If you have used the Bahiti in the arena, you know how dangerous this attack speed is. Okay, the first one has the damage up. That is really good. I'm not telling damage up, we can ignore that. We can definitely get this damage up skill later, the precise shoot. But I will say the quick shot, the attack speed up, that is more dangerous. So for Bahiti, when we are upgrading the expedition skill, we can unlock this thing, and we can upgrade this thing to max level first. And for the exploration battle, we can do with the second skill. Now we will check the Patrick. For the Patrick, I don't have much things to say because you already know Patrick is classic garrison joiner, like Jesse is the classic rally joiner. You can see this thing, health up 25%. So definitely unlock the first skill here. That is called super nutrients. So you should always focus on this thing. The second one, that is not very useful. I mean, again, I am telling everything useful, but the second one is not that much useful. But the first one is always game changer for every garrison. So you can definitely get this thing. For the arena, I don't have much thing to say because I have seen Patrick is not that much useful in the arena battle. I have never seen that much Patrick user for the arena battle. If you really want to unlock anything, you can unlock this thing first. That is called the BBQ Feast. It can give you some heal up and some attack up. Okay, that is something, okay, we can use it. But I have never seen much Patrick users for the arena. So I don't have any big suggestion for this exploration side. But for expedition, I am telling this first skill, that is very important. Unlock this thing first and upgrade this thing first. Next, we are checking Jassar. For Jassar, we have similar skill like Jesse, damage up 25%. But I will say don't upgrade Jassar that much. I mean this skill. You should focus on the second skill. That is some development skill that can give you research speed 15%. Now you will tell me why I am not telling to upgrade this damage up 25%. We can use this thing in rally. Why I am not telling it? Because we can do the same work with Jesse. Jesse can be useful when we are joining the rally. Why we are again using the Jassar? We can unlock this skill, but not right now. We can unlock this skill later. But when we are new player, we should focus on the second skill because it can give us the research speed. That is more important. So for Jassar, I am telling upgrade this skill first. Okay. For Jesse, we can definitely unlock the first skill first. But for Jassar, we will go with the second skill because we need the research speed. And for the arena battle, I don't have much thing to say because I have never seen much Jassar user in the game. But if you really want to unlock or upgrade Jassar for the arena battle, you can get this one, the first skill. That can give you 3 shot of bullet triple volley. That is good. I have seen it makes very high damage. But the thing is, there are not much Jassar user for the arena battle. So I don't have much suggestion here on this side. But on the expedition side, I can say unlock this thing and upgrade this thing to max level first. Next, we have Sion. And again, I want to say Sion is similar here like Jesse and Jassar. We are already focusing on Jesse when we are joining the rally. So this thing is similar, rallying beast that can give us attack of 25%. But here I want to say similar like Jassar, what I said here. For Jassar, I said go with the second skill that give us research speed. Here I want to say the same. When we are upgrading the Sion, always focus on the second skill that can give us healing speed. Healing speed is very important. It is game changer for the SBS or any big battle. So we will definitely unlock the first skill. But first, we will give priority on the second skill that can give us the healing speed. We are not giving priority to everything because I just told you guys, we are free to play. We have limited amount of the manuals. We cannot use our manual anywhere we want. But again, I want to say we should never think much about the manuals. If we keep playing the game, we will get lot of manuals in future. You will get lot of manuals in future, so never think much on the manuals. So first we are upgrading this thing here. And for arena battle, I don't have much suggestion on this side because I have never seen much Sion user in the arena. People never use this hero that much in the arena battle. If you really want to upgrade any skill, you can unlock this one, attack up and attack speed up. That can be very good. But Sion is not that much popular for the exploration battle. So for the expedition, I am just telling unlock this thing and upgrade this thing first because this can give you some good healing speed. Next we have Ling Shuang. Ling Shuang is another type of hero where we do not need the first skill. The first skill is reduce enemy attack 20%, but that is some defensive skill. We already upgrade Patrick for this reason, so we are not much focusing here, but we can focus on this thing. Training speed up 20%, that can be really good thing. So here we are focusing again on the second skill, training speed, that can give us really some high number of troops. For the arena side, I don't have much suggestion here. If you really want to unlock or upgrade something, you can unlock the first one. That is useful damage of 420%, but I have never seen much Ling Shuang user for the arena battle, so you cannot focus much on the exploration. You can mainly focus on the training speed, the second skill. Next we are seeing the hero Wall Spoken. Wall Spoken, I don't have much suggestion on this. You can ignore the hero in the starting. It can give us enemy damage down 20%, that is some defensive skill. You can use Wall Spoken as the garrison joiner, but in the starting we are already focusing on the Patrick. On how many hero you can focus, you cannot focus on everything, right? So you can ignore Wall Spoken if you want. I'm not telling this hero is useless, every hero is useful, but in starting we don't have much thing with this Wall Spoken. Same goes with the exploration. There are not much Wall Spoken user for the arena battle, so I don't have much thing to say for the Wall Spoken. If you really want, you can unlock this skill first, that is some garrison joiner skill, but we are already doing the same work with Patrick, so we do not need much garrison joiner hero. I tried to cover the generation 1 and the purple hero, the epic heroes. Now we will talk about generation 2. Generation 2 has Flint. For the Flint, I will say unlock the third skill, enemy damage taken of 50%. That works really good in every battle. You can unlock this thing, the third skill, that is called Immolation. Okay, this Pyromaniac also works very good, but you cannot upgrade everything first. So first unlock this Immolation, later you can switch on any other thing. And for the arena battle, you can unlock this thing, the first one, that can give you very high damage. If you check here, damage up 84%, enemy damage taken up 30%. Okay, that is really some good skill. You can unlock this thing first. Look, you have to unlock everything here. You have to unlock everything here, but in future, in starting, you will focus on this thing, the third skill on the expedition side, and on the exploration side, you will focus on the first skill. Next hero, we have the Philly. Philly comes as the Lancer in generation 2. Now every skill here, they are really good, but I say focus on the first skill because you can use Philly as the garrison joiner. Philly has both attack up and defense up, that can be useful for both rally and garrison, but I say people mainly use Philly for the garrison, so you can definitely use it for the garrison joiner. For the arena battle, I don't have much suggestion because Philly is somehow pay to win hero. We can get lot of Philly shard, but Philly is actually a pay to win hero, and I never see people actually using Philly in the arena battle. Philly is not that much popular in the arena battle, so here I don't have much suggestion on this side, the exploration side. But for the expedition, I can say unlock this skill and upgrade this skill. Okay. Next in generation 2, we are getting Alonso as the marksman. Alonso has really some good skill. Okay, the first skill of Alonso, that has the stun chance, that can be useful just like Molly. Molly also have stun chance. But if you are already working with Molly, then do not focus on much thing on this thing, stun chance 20%, because Molly and Alonso, they have the similar skill. So for the expedition side, I don't have much thing to say because it is a pay to win hero. Okay, so I don't have much thing to say, but for the exploration side, I want to say upgrade this thing first, the skill trap net. It is really good area of effect skill, area of damage, area of effect type skill. It can be very useful for the arena battle. Alonso make a lot of high damage in the arena, that is because of this skill, the trap net. So you can definitely unlock this skill first. Okay, I'm talking about free to play. Free to play players can get Alonso and they can upgrade Alonso. So definitely get the first skill on the exploration side. But for the expedition, I don't have much thing to say. Get anything as your choice. Now we are going to Generation 3. Generation 3 infantry hero, that is Logan. Logan is one of the most useless hero for free to play players. So I don't have much suggestion on the expedition and exploration. You can unlock anything as your choice, or you can leave this thing if you want. Because if you are free to play, I can tell you that you will never use Logan. You almost have no use of the Logan, because in previous generation, in generation 2, you are getting the Flint. So I don't think you will ever use the Logan. Okay, so I don't have much suggestion on this Logan. As the Lancer, you can get Mia. Mia will be very useful hero for free to play players, and you can unlock the second skill first, that is damage of 50%. It is a chance skill, but still it is very useful for every battle. That is called the lucky charm. So you can definitely unlock the second skill first. Okay, that is very useful for every battle. So never miss this thing. And if we are talking about the arena battle, the first skill that is very important, unlock this thing, that has the damage of 378%. Okay, it is really good skill. If you use Mia in the arena battle, you know how dangerous this skill is. Okay, so for Mia, for expedition, we are unlocking this second skill first on the expedition side, and on the exploration side we are unlocking the first skills first. The marksman which we are getting in generation 3, that is Greg. Here comes our Greg. Greg has every skill useful, but we are free to play, so I can say unlock this skill first if you want. The sword of justice, it is very good skill. You can unlock this skill if you want. It will be the first skill, so it depends on you. If you want, you can ignore everything on the Greg, because I have seen many people never use Greg if they are free to play. But for the arena battle, Greg is very popular hero. You can unlock this skill first. Again, area of effect or area of damage. This skill is very important for the arena battle. It gives 224% damage. It can drop a cage from the sky, and that can make a huge damage. So definitely unlock this skill and upgrade this skill if you are free to play. We talked on Gen 3, now we will check the Gen 4. Gen 4 infantry hero, that is the Ahmos. I don't have much suggestion on the Ahmos because it is a pure pay to win hero. But you can get some shard from here and there, and you can unlock the star. You can increase the star. So I can say go with this skill, the Viper formation. In future, when you will reach generation 7 or 8, you can use Ahmos as the garrison joiner. Ahmos has very good skill for the garrison joiner. So you can unlock this skill, or you can upgrade this skill, Viper formation, that can give you very high level of defense. Okay. For the exploration battle, I don't have much thing to say, because Ahmos is not very good for the arena battle if you are free to play. So if you are free to play, you can unlock only this expedition skill from the Ahmos, that is this one. In future, you can unlock everything, but in starting, you should go with this Viper formation. That can give you very good defense for the garrison joiner. As Lancer, we are getting Reina. This hero is very good hero in Whiteout Survival, one of the most powerful hero in the game. So here I want to say, when you are going with the expedition side, always go with the Shadow Blade. This skill is one of the best skill in the game. It can make a huge amount of damage on the opponent. Okay, so the third skill, Shadow Blade, that is very important on the Reina for the expedition side. And if we check the exploration, the first skill is very important. Actually, first and second both are important. If you check Reina in the arena battle, you can check what is the second skill, dodge probability. You can check this thing yourself. She can avoid lot of damage. Okay, so you can go with both of them, the first skill and the second skill. Actually, if you are using her in the arena, you need all three of them. You actually need all three of them. But first unlock this thing, the first skill, then go with the second skill, and then you can go with the third skill. But if you are using her on the expedition battle, then use the third skill, that is called the Shadow Blade. Here, this one, Shadow Blade. Expedition, we are using the Shadow Blade first, and for the exploration, we are using the first skill first. Now we are checking the marksman of generation 4, that is our Lin. It comes in the lucky wheel. So for the Lin, every skill that is important, but you can unlock the first expedition skill first. That is good for the rally joiner, but I know many people do not know this thing. Lin is good rally joiner sometimes. In some cases, it is good for the rally joiner, not always. It can give you damage of 50%. It is a chance skill, but still we can use her. Okay, so always focus on this thing. But even if you are not using her in the rally, you can use her for the normal attack, or if you are calling the rally or for the self defense anyway, you can use her. It is not like always every time you are using hero for rally joiner or garrison joiner. You should always take care of your own city. So all these three skills are useful. I have not much thing to say. And here every skills are useful, but the first skill that is more important, attack up and effect duration, that is really good. It can give you some extra effect here. So for the lean, for expedition and exploration, we are getting both of the first skill. Okay, we are getting both side first skill, and we are upgrading them to max level. Next we have generation 5, where we are getting the hero Hector. It is one of the most defensive tanky hero in the game. So if you are free to play, you must want to play defensive, and you can use this thing survival instinct. You can upgrade this thing to as much high level as possible in the starting. You have to upgrade and unlock all of them, but in starting you can go with the first skill. Okay, and if we are talking about exploration, you can go with the third skill. Third skill will be very dangerous, attack up 48%. You can activate this thing only when Hector's health is going under 50%. So it is it is definitely we already know Hector is in the front line. He will take a lot of damage and his health will go under 50%. As soon as his health is going under 50%, he will get the attack of 48%. That is really good. You can unlock the third skill first. Okay, so for the expedition we are unlocking this skill first, and for the exploration we are unlocking this skill first. In Gen 5 as Lancer we are getting the Nora. Nora is one of the best hero in the game for both rally and garrison. So, but if you want to do some self defense, you can unlock all of them. But here I want to say unlock the first skill first. That is good for rally joiner and garrison joiner. But again I want to say this hero is a pay to win hero. So it depends on you if you really want to get him or get her or not. But if you are really getting her, then unlock this skill. But again it is a pay to win hero. Remember that thing. For the arena side, for the exploration, I don't have much suggestion to you, because Nora is a pay to win hero and I don't know how many people can use Nora in the arena battle. If you are really using her in the arena, then you can get this thing, area of damage 84%. That can be very good thing. So you can unlock this thing on the expedition and you can unlock this thing on the exploration. But it is a pay to win hero. Remember that thing, guys. In Gen 5 as marksman, we are getting Gwen. Gwen is also a good hero, but I don't know if you can really get Gwen. Gwen has some skill which can take the kill. These two skills, they are very dangerous. So if you are a free to play, you can unlock this skill first, then this skill. Exploration, I want to say you can unlock this skill. That can be very good for making very high damage. It has the area of damage. You can see here area of damage skill. So you can never ignore this thing. So if you are really getting Gwen for the arena battle, you can unlock this skill first. Now guys, we are going to generation 6. Generation 6 infantry hero, that is this hero Ooming. Ooming is not very much useful, so you can avoid the all expedition skill and exploration skill. Okay, it is good, but for free to play not very useful, so you can avoid all of them. Okay, Gen 6 Lancer we are getting Rene. Now if you really want to unlock something on the Rene, go with this skill, the third skill. This third skill can give you very high damage. You can see here Dream Slice, that can give us damage of 75%, really good thing. Now you can tell me the first one that is also giving 200% damage, why we are not going this thing? Because it is a turn based skill. We do not know when we can use this skill. But the third one, that is some skill that can trigger every time. Okay, so always go with this thing, the third skill, that is Dream Slice. Unlock this thing and upgrade this thing first. And when we are talking about the exploration, you can go with the first skill, because again it is another area of damage type skill. So always go with this thing, the first skill. So for the expedition battle we are going with the third skill on the Rene, and for the exploration in a battle we are going with the first skill. But in future we will unlock all of them. The marksman hero which we are getting in generation 6, that is our Owen. Owen is very dangerous hero in the game. You can unlock any skill of here. Look, it is a pay to win hero, so it is very difficult for free to play players. But if you manage to get this win, I told my other videos that you should manage your shard to get this win. If you can get this win, you can unlock all of them. Every skill here, they are extremely powerful. It can take a lot of kills. All of them are very dangerous skill. Especially the first one and the second one. I mean, all of them are very powerful, so you can go with any one of them. Okay, if you are really upgrading the win, go with any one of them. And same for the exploration, all of the skills are very dangerous. And the first skill, that is special dangerous, Hurricane Blowback. it can clear lot of enemy. So you should never miss this thing. I am telling you guys, if you are free to play, try to manage some shard and get this hero. All these skills here and all these skills here, they are extreme dangerous thing. Now we are going to generation 7. Generation 7 infantry hero, that is here, Edith. So it is not very useful if you are free to play. You can avoid all the skill here and you can avoid all the skill here. I don't have much things to say. Okay, Lancer hero that is coming in generation 7, that is the Gordon. It is not very much useful and it is a pay to win hero, so it is very difficult for free to play. I'm not telling the hero is useless. The hero is definitely useful, but for free to play it is not very much useful. So you can avoid Gordon if you want. You can avoid the skills. You can save your manual if you want. Now we will go with the marksman, that is the Bradley. Bradley, it is okay for the expedition. You can get this skill, attack of 25%, veteran might, that is good. But for the arena battle, this skill is very dangerous. The destroyer, it can give us the area of effect damage. That is really dangerous skill. You can unlock this skill first if you want. So for the Bradley, for the expedition, we are unlocking this skill first, and for the arena battle we are unlocking this skill first. Now we are going to generation 8, where we are getting the infantry Gatoth as free hero. In Gatoth, every skill that is useful, so you can go with any one of them. All of them are some defensive skill. If you check here, defense of 30%, then again shield value of 30%, then again reduce enemy attack 25%. All of them are useful. You can go with any one of them, and if you are using him for the garrison joiner, then you should go with the first skill. Okay, but I am telling all of them are very useful. You can go with any one of them. It is same like Owen. For Owen, here we saw all of them, they are very useful. Same for the Gatoth, all of them are very useful. You can go with them. And when you are upgrading anything on the arena, you can go with the third skill. It is same like our Reina skill. You see here the dodge probability. Okay, it is same like Reina. If you want, I can show you one example in this video. If you see here, you have the dodge probability. You can see here, that is the vanishing technique. Same goes for our Gatoth. It has the dodge probability. Okay, I can give you one example. Guys, I will give you one example. See here carefully. First we will put our Gatoth. Let's put our Gatoth, or first I will put our Reina. You see what is the dodge probability. You can see here. See carefully guys, I am putting in slow motion. Okay, I could not show you properly, but you can check here. There was something called miss. Enemy miss the attack. That is the dodge probability. I can give you one example with the Gatoth. If you can see here, you will see enemy will miss the attack. See carefully guys, enemy will miss the attack. You see enemy is missing their attack. See carefully guys, enemy missing their attack. That is the dodge probability. Okay, so Gatoth and Reina, they have the similar type skill. So that is one of the best skill in the game. Enemy can miss their all attack on us, so you can upgrade this thing. So for the Gatoth, for the expedition, you are unlocking this skill first, the first skill, and for the exploration you are unlocking the third skill first. Now we are checking the generation 8 Lancer hero, that is here Sonia. It is another pay to win hero, and if you are free to play, you cannot use her properly. So I don't have much suggestion on the expedition, and I don't have much suggestion on the exploration. Next, the marksman, which we are getting in this generation, that is the Hendrik. So these skills are not very good if you are free to play. You can unlock the first skill if you want. Enemy defense down 25%. That can be a good rally joiner. But for free to play, it is really difficult to upgrade your Hendrik. Okay, so I don't have much suggestion on this. And if you want to use Hendrik in the arena, you can unlock this skill first. This one, you can see here. This skill is so awesome. Hendrik call an octopus, and the octopus attack the opponent. Okay, but I don't think as a free to play you can upgrade Hendrik that much. So I don't have much suggestion on this. For the blue hero, I don't have much things to say. The blue hero mainly has two type of expedition skill. The first expedition skill, that is the city production, and the second expedition skill, that is the gathering. So when you are a new player, you can mainly focus on the city production, the first skill. The second skill will not be very important in the starting because you will not have enough troops for the gathering. You need a lot of troops for the gathering, and in the starting you cannot do that. So for every blue hero, you can mainly focus on the first expedition skill. And exploration skills are not that much important. You can upgrade anything of your choice. But for Chloris, I can say for Chloris, this skill will be very good, the first exploration skill. But other heroes, okay, for Charlie, I can also say this both skill, both of them are good. Especially this one, it has the area of effect damage, so this one can be also good. But for the expedition skill, you can unlock every blue hero first expedition skill, okay? Because they are city production. City production means this building, the food, wood, coal, iron, all these buildings which you are seeing right here. All these buildings are important for the city production, and you can upgrade the first expedition skill for that. But the second one, you can upgrade this thing later when you have a lot of troops for the gathering. So in this video, I tried to cover almost every hero except Geronimo and Natalia. Okay guys, if you have any question, you can ask me in the Discord, or you can also ask me in the comment. I tried to give you suggestion which skill you should give priority as a free to play, because we have limited amount of manuals. But again, I want to say guys, you will get lot of manuals if you keep playing the game. It will come continuously, okay? So never think much about the manuals. So you people were asking me this question from a long time, and today I tried to give some answer from my experience. If you still have some doubt, you can still ask me. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.